Let's take a look of what actually happened throughout BDK, right? Because this entire tournament, after it finished, after it concluded, ZANE has spread the lie that I never attempted, never tried to help. And then also, because of what he lied about, his entire community, his team also said, I did not help BDK, which is unfortunately a 100% lie. And I will show you the proof. Throughout the whole tournament, I have helped ZANE with numerous troubles, completely free of charge. The reason why is I am a person of North America community. I want to help our North America community, especially the biggest influencers. Knowing that ZANE, being a very immature person he is, there are a lot of things behind the scene that you don't know that we help handle. For example, when the season first started, ZANE actually despised his team, right? Absolutely despised his team, and I will show a lot of proof, and you guys will see who actually encouraged BDK throughout this whole tournament. Here's a screenshot of ZANE complaining about his team, and I said, let me talk to TM Botch. Again, you can do it. You have to believe. Throughout the whole tournament, you guys are familiar with M4 drama, right? With ZANE owing particular people some money for not paying them for our stay in Jakarta. Guess who? And he didn't want to go through the trouble to set up a payment account himself. So guess who did it for him? I also laid out on the right side. I have helped ZANE in numerous things from a very mature and adult way. And let's take a look at analyzing mentoring. This is my screenshots that I sent to, that my discussion is sent to Botch and T. Throughout the tournament, I have too many, and I only want to send some of them to show throughout the tournament I'm giving continuous support and encouragement and analysis, free of charge, mentoring to the entire BDK team. They have free access to my DMs anytime they want. Anytime they want, because I want to help BDK. And I know that they're struggling. It's a new team that they just made. I also want to clarify though, my support was universally accessible to all NA regular season teams. It was not exclusive to BDK. It was not exclusive to any teams. This is my screenshot, and you can cross-check this with any NACT regular season teams or team captains. I've forwarded some screenshots here. The reason for my universal support is as an NA league operation, as an NA community, someone who loved NA community. You gotta understand, NA is very different from the rest of the world. NA teams do not have coaches and analysts due to the high cost and time commitment. In order to build a thriving ecosystem, I understand how important it is to give teams the support they need. But I cannot afford external support. This is very, very expensive. So I did it for all teams at the same time by myself, free of charge and completely universal to ensure fairness. I spent hours daily looking through VODs, VODs, the tournaments to help out each team to improve. NACT players all have equal access to my DMs for anything they need help with. This is throughout the entire tournament. You can ask any players in NACT regular season about this. Now let's take a look at some branding stuff. This is also regarding me helping BDK. Coming to the grand final, BDK doesn't really have a manager, doesn't really have a support system, right? The only support system they had was me. So what I did was, in order to help BDK going forward into a much bigger self-sustaining team, I reached out to Pika, a good friend of mine. I said, Pika, how much does it take you to make a shirt? Right? Can you print some shirt for BDK and bring it to NACT Grand Finals? And I asked NACT committee, is this allowed for BDK to sell some merch? You know, at the same time, our play has the same request, and both of them were approved by NACT committee to support NA teams. For both teams to bring shirts. So I coordinated with ZANE, I coordinated with Pika. By the way, ZANE was not in charge of any of this, right? All he did was the entire communication was said okay and sure, 2 words. The entire thing was set up because my initiative was Pika. I told Pika to print the shirt, to bring it to NACT Grand Finals, and to sell it, and to share the profit between ZANE and him. Throughout the whole time, I do not take a single penny from them. I do not monetize a single cent from this entire endeavor. The whole point is to see, to gather more support for entire BDK team and eventually turn this team into a longer, more self-sustaining organization. This is a celebration dinner. There are some videos and footage. I know the video cannot play here, so but you can go ahead and watch it all in the report. Everything's in the report, and then I'm not gonna go through all of them. Let me see if I can show this short. This is yeah, it's not showing for sure. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Meals of Champions.
This is everything laid out on the report. I want to clarify that this after party dinner was out of my own pocket to celebrate a victory, cool everybody's emotion down, and continue supporting MSC form requirement. Right after the grand final, I want to clarify this. Right after the grand final, regarding PDK, right? Regarding team outplay, we were so thankful for a group of people who are willing to support North America region. And obviously, you guys already know right now, TOB got supported by Team Outplay. And then I'm very, very thankful that happened, right? Because we need more people like that who want to support North America region for this region to grow continuously. At the same time, for PDK, I have reached out to ZANE numerous times about finding them a sponsor. All get ignored by ZANE because he's not really responsible and understanding how to respond to very, very important issues. So ZANE didn't respond. Now, regarding grand final, right after grand final, Outplay has a lot of support set up for them, right? People are aware that they had an Outplay after party that was invited, a private party for invited people. Now, for PDK, they do not have anything set up. But at the same time, right after grand final, you guys saw the emotion that was flowing on stage. People were emotional, people were crying. And then what we did is, out of my own pocket, we set up a celebration dinner for PDK. This dinner was $800. It was completely out of my pocket, and we did not have budget for this. And the reason for this was to celebrate the victory and then cool everybody's emotion down. And also because we failed to gather enough information for MSC forms, I was hoping that after people are calm, we can use this information, we can use this time to continue to ask for MSC required information. Everything was to support NA team going to MSC. And I want to lay out here. Actually, this was not laid out in this particular timeline, but I will show you in a little bit, I guess. More support from Dave. I don't know how many people remember MSC. But if you look at the screen right now, everything you see on screen, the camera, the entire setup, came from me. Not MSC, M4. If you remember M4, the whole M4 trip, I was there for support for a North America representative for the Valley team. A lot of logistics, lots of the everything that was initially everything that was planned all came from, mostly I would say came from Dave, right? Came from me. The reason why I say that is not to brag, is not to say oh look at me. I just want to show you what I actually do for any team that involves Mobile ZANE, and compare it to what he said about Dave did not even try to give PDK the actual chance.